Welcome back, artists. I am Alan Moonspear, and I'm thrilled to have you here again. Thank you so much for your patience as I post a new video. In my previous videos, I showed you how to draw a stick figure and transform it into a character. I also emphasized the importance of learning basic forms and simplifying your drawings. During this time, I've been studying and learning new techniques. Today, I want to share with you an easy way to draw a face, or a head if you prefer. This method is something I discovered through practice, and I believe it will be helpful for anyone starting out or struggling with drawing faces. Let's create a new character together. I'll specify some characteristics I want this character to have. First, the body should be humanoid. Very thin and skinny body, with very pale skin, just like a sheet of paper. Let's skip the looking tired part, and we know he will be half human and half beast. With long arms and short legs, hairy body. He is barefoot and shirtless. Let's draw some pants. His head will be shaped like an inverted water drop, almost alien-like, but not quite. Messy hair, thick eyebrows. Thin lips, a long and small nose, tusks in his lower lips, and dark circles under his eyes. Creating characters is all about knowing where to place features. You can see this in movies and cartoons, where characters have exaggerated or unique features. Now that we've finalized our thumbnails, let's dive into the drawing process. We will use the Loomis method to draw the head. Start with a circle or oval shape, cut it in half, and then cut it in half again. Repeat the size of one half down. This gives us the eyebrow line, the nose line, and the chin line. Draw a line connecting the eyebrow line to the jaw line. Then divide the space between the nose and the chin. This will be the position of the mouth. The ears start at the nose line and end at the eyebrow line. Let's sketch this out. From the lobe or the lower part of the ear, where we commonly place earrings, we will make an angular line to define the mandible or the lower jaw. From here, we will draw the cheeks and connect them to the jaw. Remember, the sides of the skull are flat. Add the hairline, eyebrows, eyes, and nostrils. This may seem simple, but it's a great foundation. I know it can be tedious to follow all these steps every time you draw a face. So, let's simplify. A face is essentially eyes, a mouth, a nose, and eyebrows. Let's start creating our character from this point of view. We'll draw two small dots to symbolize the eyes. He needs to look tired, so we'll add dark circles underneath. Messy eyebrows. A long but small nose. Thin lips and tusks in the lower lips. His head will be shaped like an inverted water drop. Remember that the sides of our head are flat, with pointy ears because he's half human and half beast. Messy hair completes the look. Now, let's talk about proportions. The rule of thirds is helpful here. Divide the face into 3 equal parts: forehead, nose, and mouth. The space between the eyes should be about the width of one eye. But remember, real-life faces vary. There are people with eyes that are closer together, short, regular, or long noses, mouths that are closer or further away from the nose, as well as big and small noses. So feel free to experiment. Creating characters is all about knowing where to place features. You can see this in movies and cartoons, where characters have exaggerated or unique features. For example, a character with a wide chin and a narrow skull, or the opposite. You can even use a square. In fact, you can use any format you want to create your original character. The key is to let your imagination run free. If your character has tusks, the lips will curve around them. The lips will not be a straight line. They need to keep up with the tusks. Thin lips, a defined chin, and other features can be adjusted as needed. Look for references and study more if you're insecure. Let's simplify. When you were a child, you drew because you loved it. You didn't worry about mistakes. Just pick up a pencil and draw. My favorite superhero was Superman, and I used to draw him with a cape and simple shapes. It's the same now, just draw what you imagine. Children simply don't care about anatomy, perspective, or proportions. They just express their imagination and how they see the world through their drawings. Even a completely disproportionate and wrong drawing from a technical point of view can express, and we understand, what a child wants to convey with some simplified characteristics. For example, a man with a hat, a man with an S on a cape. Let's continue with our character sketch. Now let's sketch the body. I'm drawing with minimal details of what my character will look like. After all, this drawing is just a sketch, an idea. Let's review our character's features. He is humanoid, half man, half beast, very thin, very pale. He has long arms, short legs, and a hairy body. He is barefoot and shirtless. He also looks tired, with dark circles under his eyes. To express that he is tired, we can draw his eyes half open. Since I drew the eyes without eyelids, just as two black dots, we can redo it with the upper part of these dots flattened, as if the eyelids were covering the top of the black dots. Now I'll add the hairline and done. Our character is ready. This video was made entirely with the character looking forward, in a front view. But I'm going to show you that you can use the eyes as references for any angle you want to draw the character's head, whether from the front view, 3/4 view, or side view. And also from the side view looking up. Just like if you used the Loomis method of drawing heads. Because Andrew Loomis always emphasized the importance of knowing where to draw your character's features and how over a perfect drawing. And speaking of perfect drawing, I know and am fully aware that my drawings here could be better executed/drawn. But I'm drawing without reference and prioritizing speed over quality. As you can see, whether you start your drawing with the eyes, or use the Loomis method to draw heads, or the rule of thirds, the results are very similar. For me, it works really well to start with the eyes as they dictate the angle at which the character is turned. But you can, and should, use others that are best for you. And finally, I will demonstrate that this applies to realistic drawings, or using references. Ironically, and by pure luck, when I went to search for a picture of a person looking straight ahead, this meme appeared as the first result. And it's just perfect because it has a person looking forward, a person turned in the 3/4 pose, and a person in profile. I'm using line tracing and digital drawing to demonstrate how to simplify your reference drawing. Now I'm exercising what I practiced with line tracing, to later try to reproduce it without using reference. But please use references whenever possible. If you can't find a pose you want to draw on the internet, just take a picture of yourself with your phone. Using references is not cheating or a sign that you don't know how to draw. Using references helps you draw better and create a mental library for when you want to draw without reference. By starting to draw with the eyes, I already have an idea of the angle, perspective, and proportions of my character. And, for me, it makes it easier to draw the rest of the face. If you've watched this far, I ask that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. This helps me a lot, and I am very grateful to you. And I hope this video has helped you in some way and inspired you to practice and study more. And if you have any critique or suggestion, please leave a comment. I will be happy to answer. So, what did you think?